What is going on, guys? This is your old pal CHH here today. It is, I think the first Tremors, when it came out from Arrow Video, it came out in December as well. So we got the news a few months ago that we were getting Tremors 2, Aftershock. So, here's the first one. We've got Tremors. This was the first release from Arrow Video. They did this 2019, 2020. It's been a few years, actually. And we got the announcement that they got Tremors 2 coming Aftershock. So there's two versions of this you could have got for Tremors 2. You could have gotten the Arrow Video Store version, which was the same color as this one. Or you could have gotten the regular version, which is the green. And I just figured, who wouldn't have wanted the green? That's such a fun color for this box. Yeah, so I got the green one. A little bit of weirdness going on with the release. Interestingly enough, when Tremors was coming out, a lot of it got back-ordered. Same thing kind of happened with Tremors 2. People were getting delayed and things like that. I guess it was just they don't anticipate the sales of these or something. I don't know. But before we get into the review of the release and everything, interesting story. I have the Blu-ray release. This is the Collector's Edition Blu-ray release. Now, you're probably saying, well, Christian, didn't they put that out on 4K? Why didn't you grab that one? Well, a few reasons. Number one, funny story, when Tremors came out, this came in a 4K release and a Blu-ray release. The 4K release, I bought it, and then something happened, and my order got canceled. I think something happened with my credit card or debit card at the time. So I reordered it, and I ordered the Blu-ray version. And so I was going to get Tremors 2, and I had the 4K ordered, and I looked on Amazon, and it said it wasn't going to show up till like the end of the month. So I canceled it, and I was like, I think I bought the Blu-ray for the first movie. Why don't I just kind of keep my OCD in check a little bit and get the Blu-ray version for Tremors 2? Because I think to myself, it's a 4K scan of the movie. It's Tremors 2. I can save a little bit of money, and I'm still getting a nice release for it. Just get the Blu-ray version, Christian. So I did, and it showed up a few days after it was supposed to come out, which is fine. So I ordered the Collector's Blu-ray version. So I have the Collector's Blu-ray versions of 1 and 2. And I'll tell you, the scan, I think, is as important, if not more important, than the format. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is, like, a 4K scan of something is going to be more impressive than maybe the format itself sometimes. So I can tell you, just the Blu-ray versions of these, because they're 4K scans from the original camera negatives, both of these Blu-rays look insanely good, which means that the 4Ks probably look even better with the HDR. So popping in Tremors 2, like I said, this is the Blu-ray version, looked really good. So I watched this movie for the first time in a very long time. I remember being like 2010, I was going through these movies, and they're fun. Tremors 2, they call them graboids. I keep wanting to call them Tremors. Earl Bassett, after defeating the graboid attack against the town of Perfection, has proven short-lived until he's recently recruited by a Mexican oil company, whose workers have found more than they bargained for under the soil, with the help of a scientist and a new sidekick, not to mention the return of his gun-toting survivalist pal, Burt Gummer, which is Michael Gross, who's in all of these movies. Earl is about to learn that graboids have evolved and are deadlier than ever. So yeah, so this movie was like, they basically become hitmen to try to kill these things for money and try to lure them in and bring them in alive. But what's interesting about Tremors 2 is they start to get feet. They evolve and they start walking on land. It's very much more of a straight-to-video type movie, which I believe it was. I think it was. It was a fun movie. I mean, I had a good time. It was very quirky, silly. I think it was 96. Definitely feels mid-90s. But it's really fun. I love Michael Gross, who I became a big fan of through Family Ties, so seeing Michael Gross in here playing Burt is great. He's my favorite character in these movies, by the way. So I really like him in the movie. And there's a lot of fun practical effects in here with the graboids, is what they're called. I call them Tremors. But with the graboids, they look really cool, and they kind of look like little chickens when when you start seeing them walking around. They're kind of cute, to be honest with you. They lure them to try to capture them, and they eat these little trucks, and then there's explosives in the trucks. And when they blow them up, they put their umbrellas up, and you see guts and blood just flying all over the place. There were some moments of gore. What was this movie rated? What the hell was the rating on this movie? Let me see if it's on the back of this. I wonder if it was rated R. No, it's PG-13, so I guess they just kind of got away with it. But yeah, some of the moments in here were pretty gory and fun. It's a fun movie. It's not a great movie, but it's really fun. I actually think I enjoy it as much as the first Tremors. I don't know about more. I don't know, but it's really fun. This was really more my style than this one. Tremors is a classic, don't get me wrong, but something about Tremors 2, it's very comforting. It's a real cozy, fun movie, and I enjoy it. So Tremors 2, I'll give the movie, you know, 3.5 stars. Fun movie. When it comes to this release, though, like if you get the 4K version or the Blu-ray version, you're gonna get all the fixins. So you get your hard shell box, which they look the same. You're gonna get a poster. Let's look at the poster. I believe you get the artwork that was commissioned and the original art. Yeah. So there's the commission side. And there's the original poster. Pretty cool. So you get that. You get your cool booklet. Front side has the new art. Back side has the old art. Yeah. Kind of breeze through that. You know how these are. These Arrow. They all have the same smell, these books. But really cool. I mean, you can learn everything you'd want to learn about this movie. There's Michael. You can learn all you want to learn about there. And here's the Blu-ray case for Tremors 2 Aftershock. You can reverse it, of course, and have, you see, you can have the original poster art on one side. There's your one disc. It's a one-disc release. All the special features are on the disc, as well as the movie. We got something here. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's cool. It looks like it's a diagram of the graboids. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's what they look like in the movie. It's fun, you know. Yeah, that's cool. So you get that, and then it looks like they gave us a little card with dolls on this side. Promotion for arrowplayer.com. So that's everything that comes in here, guys. I'm not trying to sway anybody to get the Blu-ray version over the 4K version. If you're so inclined to get the 4K version, go right ahead. A lot of times I want to get the 4K versions of stuff, but it's just one of those things. It's just like sometimes when you got 4K scans of a movie and it's done very well, it's just like I'm really happy with that. I don't know. And like I said, I had the Blu-ray version for part 1, and I'm totally happy with that too. So I was just like, you know what? Why not, Christian? Just sit. You know, it's been a hard year. You know, you'll be very happy if it's as good looking as the Tremors 1 was. Get the Blu-ray version. Get the 4K scan for that. You'll be totally fine with that. So I did, and I'll tell you. I mean, it looked good. It's a 4K scan from the original negative. I think the scan and the source is as important as the format. Sometimes maybe a little bit more, because like I said, if you put this on and didn't tell me it was a 4K and you're watching this on a 4K player and watching it on a nice TV, you'd be like, oh, that looks like a 4K. And I watched this on my PS4. That's kind of like what I kind of base Blu-ray releases on, using that. I don't know why. It's just subconsciously I think that's a good median player to use, and it looked incredible, incredible. So if you're saying to yourself, what the hell, if I can save $7-8 and get the nice releases of Blu-ray, screw it, Christian, I'll do that too. But if not, you know, the 4K, I'm sure it looks immaculate, or even better. So, I mean, this is a good indicator that how good this looks, at the 4K will look even better. But, you know, I got both Blu-ray releases of these, and very happy with it, guys. So, Tremors 2, a nice, fun release. I mean, they're fun movies, and Michael Gross he's the best in them. I love his character. Oh, let's look at the special features. Alright guys, so of course, like I said, we have the new 4K restoration from the original negative, and it's approved by the director, so no wonder it looks so great. We have lossless 2.0 and 4.0 surround sound. I typically go to the 2.0s when I'm watching on sound bars. I don't know what it is about the 2.0s. I feel like it's just got more of a compressed direct sound, and all the audio to music is leveled better. That's just how I hear stuff anyway. Obviously, you got English subtitles, which I put subtitles on every single movie. I'm telling you, if you're listening to this right now, if you start putting subtitles on TV, you're going to get to where you can't go without it. Don't ask me why, but I swear I can't go without it. We have a brand new feature commentary by the director, S.S. Wilson, and co-producer Nancy Roberts. We have a brand new feature commentary by Jonathan Melville, author of Seeking Perfection, The Unofficial Guide to Tremors. Graboid Go Boom, a newly filmed interview with the special effects designer Peter Chesney. Critical Need to Know Information, a newly filmed interview with the CG supervisor Phil Tippett, which, yeah, there was a little bit of CGI in here, and you knew it was CGI, but honestly, it wasn't that bad, to be honest with you. The making of Tremors 2, an on-set featurette with the cast and crew, outtakes, trailers for Tremors and Tremors 2 Aftershocks, image gallery, illustrated booklet, which we looked at. It's got write-ups by Jonathan Melville and others. You got the poster and all that other stuff. So, guys, it's a great release. Great new features. We got new interviews. We got new commentaries. We got special packaging. It's a great release. Good job, Arrow. So there you go, guys. A really fun release. A lot of cool extras on there. Fun movie. You know, sometimes Blu-ray is good enough. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.